You know, I think I'm going to play it smart, guys. Instead of me buying a Lamborghini and Ferrari, I already got 4,648,000. This is what I want to start with. I want to start with 4-wheel drive R8 V10 2019 Audi. It's only 1.7 million. This is perfect. And then after that, I want to get this AMG GTR AMG 2016. I know it's a rear wheel drive, but it's still good. It's 1.7 million. I know people are going to say, well, but it's a rear wheel drive. Well, look, I want to be conservative with my money. At least I will have two badass performance German cars, right? And I still will have some money left to purchase an American Camaro, right? So I want to be smart with my money, dude. I don't want to just waste my money on hyper supercars, you know what I mean? Huracan, you know, Lamborghini Huracan, which is great, but you know, I'm trying to be smart, man. So I want to start with these two cars first. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I want to play it smart. You know. This is a pretty good car, man. I know it's a rear wheel drive, but you can still upgrade this car and you can make some adjustments and, you know, make it run even better. Make it run even faster. Because I'm more about collecting the cars instead of just, you know, buying these super hyper cars. And of course there's Porsche 911, but I don't want to waste 2.6 million. Don't get me wrong, it's good. And I know it's a rear wheel drive. It's not a 4-wheel drive, but still. Let me see something. Hold on. Is this? Just want to make sure. Yeah, 4-wheel drive. I also want to go to the American dealership. By the way, I'm starting to see more people today on the servers. More people are showing up on the servers, and that's pretty good. Ford GT. Oh well. 2 million. Let's take it for a test. What else we have? I mean, $2.5 million. $1.5 million Shelby GT 500 2010. Let's take it for a test. I don't know, should we? Let's take it for a test. Handling's pretty good. I like the way it handles. It's good. I don't feel like paying 1.5 million for this. Shelby GTR 350. Alright, well, this is something I could consider. Let's take it for a test. It's actually a pretty good price. Oh wait, is there some cash over here? Oh, what is this? Did I unlock American performance cars? I don't think so. American cars. Here we go. You know, I'm not in a hurry to buy like right away. I want to be kind of conservative with my money. You know what I mean by that, conservative. I don't want to just, you know, purchase the most expensive cars. I want to be reasonable with my money. I got 4,623,000. I want to be more of a collector, you know, because when you have more cars, then you have more options on different types of race events. So you can be eligible for different types of racing events. You know, I mean, if you only buy a Lamborghini that's super expensive, then you're only limited to being eligible for just that one supercar or hypercar, you know, performance race event. I want to be, you know, flexible with different variety of types of race events. That's what I did in Gran Turismo, you know, collecting the cars. The more cars I collect, the better. So, by the way, I noticed a couple of things happening with the PC version. I've noticed that the 4K, when you select 4K resolution with medium settings at the DLSS performance, you are getting now 4K 60 FPS, and that's pretty good. I'm right now running this at 4K 60 FPS with the medium settings graphics, and I have to admit, looks pretty gorgeous, looks beautiful. So there's definitely benefits to PC version, okay? Most certainly, you know. But I still want to get PlayStation version. If you're wondering why didn't I get the PlayStation version, well, originally I was going to go to GameStop and trade in some of my old games collections, right? Physical media games collections that I have. And those are great games, you know, like Yakuza 0 Collector's Edition, Persona 5 Collector's Edition, Tomb Raider, Rise of Tomb Raider Collector's Edition, Shenmue 1 and 2, that I have from PlayStation 4, Shenmue 1 and 2, and a bunch of other games, right? But once I went to GameStop website, I was like, well, let me go to their website and let me see what the value, trade-in value is before I go and drive all the way to GameStop to trade in these games, right? Let me first see what the trade-in value is for some of these old games that I have. And so I typed in, you know, Shenmue 1 and 2. I typed in Yakuza 0 and all these other games, you know, like Persona 5 and Evil Within 2, Mafia 3. I typed in all these games, right? Even Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And I was shocked at how little of trade-in value they're giving you. $2, $3, $1. Like, they want to give you $1.50 for Resident Evil 2. Are you kidding me? And I just couldn't do that. I said, listen, no way, man. No way am I going to trade in my Shenmue 1 and 2 and all these other cool games that I have for such a low value for this game, which I already have on PC. I was like, no, man, I will wait once I get some cash, and then I will buy a PS5 version once I have some cash to be able to purchase it. I'm not in a hurry. I still have a PC version, you know. And so that's why I didn't, you know, trade in anything to buy a, you know, PS5 Gold Edition. I just can't, man. I can't justify trading in these cool games that I have for this, you know what I mean? I can't justify that. So that's why you're not seeing me with the PlayStation version. But that's okay. Listen, man, the holiday season just around the corner, okay? There's going to be holiday season, Christmas discounts, you know. I'm sure there will be, you know, pre-Thanksgiving PlayStation sale, you know, just in time for Thanksgiving, pre-Thanksgiving sale here in America, you know, before Thanksgiving or after Thanksgiving, Black Friday Black Friday, man, and then digital Cyber Monday, right? I'm sure I will be able to purchase this game for like $30. Dirt cheap on PlayStation and Xbox. I'll be able to purchase both of them 30. So for $60, I'll have both PS5 and Xbox version. And I will have both versions, PS5 and Xbox, and then PC. So I'm going to wait, like I said. If I wait till November, Black Friday, I can get PS5 version for $30, and I can get Xbox version for $30. That's $60. Get 2 games for $60, and then I will have all three systems of this game, all 3 versions of this game, PC, PlayStation, and Xbox, and I'll be able to play with all of you. So I want to be smart, the way I live my life today is like I'm thinking a lot about, hey, wait a minute, is this the right decision? Is this, you have to, man. You have to be smart. Me and my friend Cameron, we talked about this, like, you have to be smart with your money. You have to be smart with how you purchase things. There's always deals, but you just have to wait. The thing is, some people can't wait, and they end up paying so much. I don't want to end up like that. I don't want to be that, individual that it's always regretting. Oh, I regret paying arm and leg for this game, and then I could have gotten this game for cheaper, right? And you will be able to get it cheaper. You just have to wait. It's just a matter of you waiting, being patient. Like I said, I'll be able to get Extra Bots super dirt cheap for Black Friday. I'll be able to get Silent Hill 2 super dirt cheap for Black Friday. So, even if you have money, you still want to be smart. But I can justify, man, these games mean so much to me. Shenmue 1 and 2 and all these other games that I have, I refuse to trade them. I will never, as a matter of fact, that's it, I pledge to you right now. Publicly, I pledge to you, I will never trade those games. Because they have so much value to me. You know what I mean? There's certain things you just, not selling. I'm not selling. There's certain things that have a sentimental value. You're like, not selling it. Definitely not trading it in for some, ridiculous trade-in value. I was laughing when I was looking at the GameStop trade-in value. I was just laughing. I was like, are they serious? They want to give you $1.50 for Resident Evil 2? I mean, really? Really? Persona 5? What are they going to give me? I think they want to give me $1.50. $1.50. Dude, you can even buy you can even buy a bottle of Coca-Cola, man, for $1.50. I think it's $2 something. It's like $2.50 for a bottle of Coca-Cola. It's just ridiculous, man. GameStop, I'm sorry, but don't trade in your games at GameStop. Don't trade in your games at GameStop, man. Anyway, let's get back to the game. Some guy was following me. Oh, this guy. This is the American performance. How much is this Corvette? wheel drive. Only 933,000. All right. Corvette Stingray. Hey, listen. This is good. This is good. Hey. Not bad, huh? Whoa. Easy there, Tiger. Easy there, Tiger. Alright, I'm definitely getting this. Alright, I don't even have to think about this. I like the way it handles. Oh, yeah. And the price is right. Price is right. The price is right. Look, I want to be conservative with my money. Okay, I got 4,623,000. The more cars I have, the more variety I have to participate in all these different race events, right? And that's what I want to do. I know I can go in and buy myself a Lamborghini, super fast, super fast, Lamborghini. But then you're just limited to that one super hyper fast race event. And I don't want to be limited. I want to have options. When I participate in all these different race events, I have a variety of different cars to choose from, right? And when you have more variety of different cars to choose from, and this is something I learned with Gran Turismo, right? Gran Turismo, I have learned this with Gran Turismo. I have $148. I think. My memory is not that good, so please forgive me. I think I have 148 cars collected on Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo 7. So it might be more. Like I said, my memory is not like it used to be. I'm getting old. But I think last time I remember, it was 148 cars. Again, it might be more. And you're probably saying, wow, that's a lot of cars. Well, yeah. And what's the beauty about that? The beauty about that is when you have that many cars, you have more eligibility. You're eligible for many different race events. And so that's why I want to be smart about my money. And I want to be smart about how I purchase the cars. You see what I'm saying? That's the one lesson I learned in Gran Turismo 7. Lord 9060. Oh, I definitely will pick this. There's no question about it. I know it's a rear-wheel drive, but hey, 933,000, brother. How could I refuse? This is like a Godfather. This Stingray 2021. It's an offer I can't refuse. Oh, I'm most certainly purchasing this. This is no brainer. I will purchase it. I'm just looking around to see what else is out there. I will also purchase that Audi as well. I will also purchase that AMG Mercedes. I know it's a rear wheel drive, but that AMG Mercedes is pretty good. And if you customize that AMG Mercedes and you put some extra performance parts in there, you can make it even better. So what else we have? Oh, this is also a good deal. It's only 1,180,000. Enzo Italia. Enzo Italia. Even that Shelby, you're right, man. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good price, man. It's like 600,000, right? For 600,000, it's a pretty good deal. And I can also remember, Enzo, I can always customize it. I can do some upgrades and, balance it. And so, yeah. Let's see. This is also a good deal, right? It's 1,180,000. Not bad, right? Something to consider. This is a Dodge SRT, right? Challenger SRT, Hellcat. Yeah, this game, it's fun, man. It's very addictive. I'll tell you what, man. I didn't know nothing about this game that much. I mean, I knew of Test Drive. I'm familiar with the Test Drive franchise, of course, and the Test Drive trademark. And I know it's been a long time since they had, another Test Drive game. But I didn't know much about, what it's going to be all about. So I started doing some research and started watching this guy, Kingdom 12. And really, Kingdom 12 got me hooked into this game, honestly. If it wasn't for Kingdom 12, I don't think I would ever get hooked into this game. I started watching him since August 28th. I didn't want to purchase the game right away. I was just like, let me watch him, let me watch his live streams, and let me do some research on this. Let me see how he plays the game, etc., etc. And then after a while, I was convinced, yeah, this is something I want to purchase. No, you didn't miss much, Mark. I'm just shopping right now. I have $4,623,000, and I'm switching back and forth between German performance cars and American performance cars. So I have a good deal on Stingray Corvette 2021. And I also got a good deal on Shelby, and I also got a good deal on the Audi R8, which is a 4-wheel drive, and Mercedes AMG. I also have a good deal on there as well. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to buy as many cars as possible so I can have more cars. The more cars I have, Mark, the more flexibility I have to be eligible to join all these different race events, right? And when you have more cars, you have more choices, right? So it just makes it easier when you're challenging somebody in a race, right? Whether it be a player or an AI bot. You just have more flexibility, variety is always good. Instead of me just purchasing, super expensive Lamborghini or super expensive Ferrari or super expensive Bugatti, right? Or super expensive. What was it? I saw a Lamborghini, 10 million. Like super expensive Lamborghini, $10 million, man. It was ridiculous. Because when you do that, when you only purchase a super hypercars, then you are just limited. You're only limited to that one race event eligibility, right? And I don't want to be limited. I also want to do off-road race events, right? You want to get a G-Wagon, you know, the Mercedes G-Wagon. You want to buy different, you know, variety of different types of cars. So the more cars you have, the better. That's what I did on Gran Turismo, man. Gran Turismo, I got like 148. I think, to my knowledge, to my memory, it's 148 cars I've collected. Might be more. But the beauty about that is when I put on that VR headset, the PlayStation VR 2 headset, and my Logitech G29 racing wheel, I got variety of cars, bro. I have variety to choose from, and it's just it's like a car heaven, dude. It's like it's like a car heaven, dude. It's just perfect. It took me a long time, you know. It took me like a couple of years to collect all those cars. Oh, what do we have here? Corvette. C7 ZR1. This is nice. 1.7 million. But I want the Stingray. This is nice, but I need a Stingray. What do we have here? Ooh, is that a Viper? That's a Viper. Man, these are all good prices, man. 1.4 million. Can't complain. Wait, what is this? See something here. Oh, got a sticker. Now look at this, man. Look at the price. Are you kidding me? This Corvette Stingray, man. I'm definitely buying this. This is a no-brainer, man. I'm most certainly buying this. This Hellcat Challenger SRT Challenger SRT Hellcat. I might get it later. But for right now, dude, this is a no-brainer, man. I'm picking this up, man. This is like, it's a 2021. Let me just show you how good it is. Alright, I think Mark didn't see it, so let me just show you how good it is, man. Trust me, this thing is just too good to pass on. Let me show you. And it's only 900,000, man. I mean, I can't refuse this. It's like I would be an idiot of all time if I was to refuse this. Look how good it is, man. Smooth, fast. Instead of me wasting money on super hyper cars. Come on. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but today we're doing something different. Today we're playing this game on 4K. Yes, sir. Looks like they have fixed the 4K problem, so now we can enjoy 4K at medium settings with a deep learning super sampling set to performance. But nonetheless, we're getting 4K instead of 1440p. And when you got a higher resolution, obviously, it looks better. You know, if you guys switch to 1440p, I think you might notice. But it looks, I'm not going to lie, it looks really good in 4K on a PC. I don't know how it is on PlayStation and the Xbox, but I can tell you, man, this looks much smoother now. 60 FPS, man, 4K. Pretty good. I think this game will get better and better in time, right? We have to give it some time. In time, I think this game will get better and better and better. We just have to wait a little bit. You know, have to be patient. You know, it'll get better. We'll see more people. We have to give you know, KT Racing some time. They said they want to support this game for 10 years. 10 years, man. That's a long time. That's a long time. 10 years. That's 2035, dude. Imagine how many cars, how much of content you will see in 10 years. The amount of cars, the amount of content in 10 years, it'll be ridiculous. Oh, there's an echo. Really? Interesting. Yeah. Not sure what the deal is. Echo. Oh, I definitely will try some races with this car for sure. Yeah, I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. I don't know if I can fix it now, Mark. It's something I have to look into later on. Maybe it has to do with my OBS or something. Hey, what's up, Brendan? How you doing, man? Oh, that's okay, bro. Don't worry about it, man. It's all good. So I will most certainly buy this. I will buy this car. Probably Phil Spencer. Oh my goodness. Oh, good old Phil. Yeah, this is it, man. I'm purchasing this. This is a no-brainer, man. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I'm getting the Stingray, man. 2021. I know it's a rear-wheel drive, but it's still, yeah. Most certainly getting this. I actually like the white and black, to be honest with you. I like two-tone black and white. But I can always change that later on. I don't know, man. It depends, Mark. Like, whom you talk to. You know, I hear different stories. You know, people from PlayStation tells me that there's more people on PlayStation. People from Xbox tell me there's more people on Xbox. I don't know. It's all a matter of perspective. I cannot comment because I don't have the console version. I can only comment on the PC version. But I heard that it's getting better. I heard that there's more and more people starting to show up, that they're fixing the servers, and that's good. That more and more people are visible as players. And I noticed, even right now, people are walking around. I can hear them walking around. I've seen people in lobbies. I've seen people in dealerships. Mainly dealerships. I've seen a bunch of people walking around looking to purchase new cars. But with this game, it'll be just us being patient and giving developers the time they need to patch this game up, you know. But eventually I will get PlayStation version, an Xbox version, probably for Black Friday. You know, Black Friday, maybe I can get both versions for $30 each and get both versions for $60, you know. Like, I want to wait, you know what I mean? Well, it makes total sense, you know, because PlayStation is obviously the biggest platform there is, right? So it makes total sense to see majority of people on the PlayStation, right? Because if you look at Europe and North America combined, and you look at even parts of Central and South America, you know, North America, Southeast Asia, especially Southeast Asia, you will see obviously majorities on the PlayStation, but especially Europe, man. I think you know, I look at Europe, UK, Balkans region, Italy, Germany, France, Denmark, Sweden, etc., Switzerland, Poland. I think majority in Europe, it's on PlayStation. I could be wrong, but I think majority in Europe, it's PlayStation. And I know majority in UK for a fact. I know majority in United Kingdom, it's PlayStation, 100% PlayStation. So, but even here in North America, I know it's kind of, because America is a much bigger country, 50 states, 300 million people, but I would say that you will still find more people with a PlayStation than the Xbox. You will still find more people playing on a PlayStation platform than on the Xbox. Again, I don't have statistics with me, so I'm kind of talking, you know, I'm talking blindly. I don't have the, you know, statistics chart, but I'm positive majority is on the PlayStation. So, I mean, PlayStation has always been popular. I mean, sure, Xbox is there, second place. Obviously, no one should overlook Xbox. Xbox still big with the Game Pass, and they have a huge fan base, you know. But when you look at the fan base that Sony has, it's an enormous fan base. Trust me. It's an enormous fan base. But either way, consoles are more reliable. Consoles are more user-friendly, easier to use. With a PC, you know how many times I had to adjust settings, man, on this game? Tweaking and trying to find that nice tune, to tune it, to calibrate the graphics and everything. It takes time, man, because you always have new drivers coming out. With the PC, it's different, you know. Sure, PC will give you better graphics, don't get me wrong, but with console, it's more user-friendly, more reliable, and ease of access, right? Just press play and you're good to go. The console can update in the background if you keep it on a standby mode, right? If you keep your PlayStation in a standby mode, on a sleep mode, it will update all of your games in the background while it's in a standby mode. Even while you're playing the games, it will update the games in the background. So, you know, it's consoles are easier, man. You only play Halo and Call of Duty on Xbox. Well, I don't blame you for playing Call of Duty on Xbox, because it's if you look at Call of Duty, Xbox is the place to play Call of Duty, obviously. Because why? Well, because majority will be buying the Xbox because of Call of Duty, and I think Microsoft knows that. I think Phil Spencer knows that. Majority will be playing Black Ops 6 on the Xbox. Why? Well, because it's included, you know, on the Game Pass, and you already have Modern Warfare 3, so that's 2 Call of Duty games included. You got Modern Warfare 3 full version, and you have Black Ops 6 full version included. So they know that they will profit big time from Call of Duty fans on the Xbox. You know. Not sure if I have the funds to get back into it like I can on a console. Yeah, PC, you know, PC, it's something that, to me, PC, it's a personal computer, you know. I never look at, like, PC as like, ooh, this is my gaming, you know, number one gaming choice, right? Because I understand that PC, it's something that you have to roll the dice with these video games. Some of them they will work, some of them they will not work, some of them they will run good, some of them they will not run good. So for me, it's first and foremost, to me, PC, it's a PC, personal computer. Yes, I'm using it for the gaming as well, but when it comes to gaming, you know, like I said, it's a roll of a dice. I always have to roll the dice. Look at Star Wars Outlaws is a great example, man. Star Wars Outlaws, I had to basically go to the Xbox to play the Star Wars Outlaws, because I was having nothing but problems and issues on the PC, and I was forced to play it on the Xbox, and I did, you know, because of the Ubisoft Plus. Well, you know, tablet's pretty good for browsing. You know, you can use the tablet, attach a keyboard to it. If you just want to use it for browsing, you know, yeah, it's perfect. All right, guys, this is it. We're buying this this Stingray, and I still have $3,600,000 left. Well, thank you. I'm going to test this car right now. Oh my God, it's so good. Let's try out the race. I know exactly where we can go. Where's the Lamborghini dealership? Right next to Lamborghini dealership, there's this place called the Big Leagues. Let's go. So what's the next car I'm going to buy? Audi R8 for sure. And I'm talking about four-wheel drive Audi. Yeah, this Stingray is so good. I'm not kidding, guys. This Stingray is... it's so good. And it's good. I mean, really good. Smooth controls, responsiveness, smooth ride. So I got 3 million left. 3 point something, I think 3.6 million. And I can use that money, that 3.6 million, to purchase that Audi R8, get that Shelby, you know. Yeah, I got 3.6 million. I don't think I have to do any adjustments on this car, man. This Stingray is just as good as it is. Alright, here we go. Audi's pretty good, Brendan. Audi R8. Make sure you get a four-wheel drive. Not that there's anything wrong with rear-wheel drive. You know, rear-wheel drive is good as well. But four-wheel drive Audi R8 is what you want to get. Just remember, it's 1.7 million. Well, they're working on a Ibiza on December 24th. Ibiza, it's the next map. And Ibiza is going to be beautiful, man. It's on Adriatic Sea, so it'll be great. Very satisfied with this Stingray, man. The handling, performance, sure, I can tune it up, make it even better, which I will in the future, obviously, once I get more money. But so far, man, this is good. Excellent performance, handling. There's the Audi R8. I was surprised, man. They're only pricing it at like 900,000. This Stingray is really good, man. And it's not even a four-wheel drive. It's a rear-wheel drive, and it's so good. Uh-oh. I went too fast. That was my mistake. Only got myself to blame here. I should have known better. Yo, it's all good. Yo, the cars are sliding left and right. Hey man, I'm very happy with this Stingray, man. Honestly, can't complain. And I didn't like do any upgrades on it. This is factory. What you get is what you get. And it's really good, man. Wow. Can't complain. Can't complain. Can't complain. Very impressed. Very impressed. Can't complain. Train Sim 5 and Game Pass. But I have a feeling it's a copy and paste. It'll be a copy and paste. Yes, Casino's coming in November, I think. No, not November. 2025, you're right. Casino's coming in 2025. And then on November 24th, you have to be a clan leader. You can be a clan leader. Like if you want to be a clan leader of Sharp, you can be a clan leader of Sharp, and you could be also clan leader of the street. I think that's November 24th. And then December 24th, just in time for Christmas, you have Ibiza map, and that is going to be lots of fun, driving around Ibiza, man. And then, of course, Casino later on, 2025. The Flight Sim 24 edition on Xbox Store, $200. Oh, come on, man. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous, my friend. But isn't that like included on the Game Pass, right? Do I enjoy the dirt rally games? Yeah, I played them rally games before. From Codemasters, yeah. And I also played the rally games, World Rally Championships from KT Racing. The same developers that made this game also worked on the WRC 7, WRC 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and then WRC Champions. I think it's WRC Champions or WRC Championship. I mean, developers of this game, Test Drive Unlimited, Solar Crown, they're pretty familiar with. They're very familiar with like racing games, driving racing games. They're very familiar. They're no strangers to racing games and also to motorcycle games. I did some background check resume and their history of video games. They have a pretty good resume, man, on racing games. So they're no stranger. They will even bring the motorcycles in this game because they're very good at making motorcycle games as well. So KT Racing, man, they've been around, man. This is what they do best. Racing games, dude. So, you know, I guess we're in good hands. Now the race event that I'm participating in is the supercars and hypercars. Obviously, I will need to upgrade. But for this, I will use an Audi, obviously. Audi or Lamborghini. For this, you want to use either Lamborghini or Audi or Audi R8 or Ford GT. But hey, for $900,000, this Stingray, not bad. Not bad at all. Of course, these are Bugattis, you know. I stand no chance against Bugattis. Oh, look at these guys. Hypercars, Bugattis. Hey, look, man, it's all good. Let's, I just want to test this car. I want to take it somewhere else as well. Let's see, what else can I take it? Tunnel vision. Yeah, let's do a tunnel vision. I want to see how the Stingray's handling the tunnel vision. Oh, they don't allow this. Yeah, I cannot do this. Hold on. I need to find a race that allows this car. Hold on. DG. Sprint. Let's just do the big leagues. You know? Why not? Let's just get some easy money. I have to say the handling on this Stingray's, man, top notch. Here we go. You know, the way this Corvette Stingray is handling the corners, and you look at like Lamborghinis behind me, it's truly impressive. And this is factory. Like, I didn't touch anything here. I didn't do any upgrades. Now, once I do some upgrades, trust me, once I do some upgrades on this Stingray, it'll be way better. This thing will fly. You won't even need the wheels. You'll just need the wings. But see, I like balanced cars. It's not all about speed. Sure, you want a fast car, but you also want a really well balanced car. And I think you can do that with this Corvette Stingray. So what's the next car? Well, the next car is Audi R8. I thought about getting the Porsche 911, but Porsche 911, I don't want to spend $2 million, honestly, on one car, you know. Not yet. At least not yet. We also have that Shelby, it's pretty good. We also have Dodge SRT Challenger. Wow. Top notch. Top notch. Wow. Oh, man, it's good. I left that Ferrari and Lamborghini Huracan. I left them behind. I left them far behind. Let's just keep grinding. Here's the interesting thing. I didn't touch anything. Like, this is like the factory. And it's not even a four-wheel drive. It's a rear-wheel drive, and it's a factory. Corvette Stingray C8 2021. It's a fairly new Corvette 2021. You know. It's not that old. It's what, 3 years old? Not bad for a car that's only 3 years old, and it's pretty good, man. Try to be smart with your money in this game. Don't just go for the super fast car, because if you only buy a super fast car and you waste all your money on the super fast car, then you are limited to that one race event, right? You can only participate in that one race event. The idea is to have variety of different cars, right? That's what I did in Gran Turismo. The more variety you have, the better. Then you have more flexibility, you have more choices. So that's the idea, is to be more flexible. You have to remember, I put what, 124 hours into this game, man. $124. I don't know, like I think 31 achievements out of 60. No, 31 achievements out of 64. I'm sorry. $124 is my day 12 days. But I've been grinding this game. There's definitely a grind. I'm not going to lie to you. As I said previously, right now things are getting a little bit easier because I have more cars, I have more money. But in the beginning, there is a grind. You have to be prepared to grind in this game. With Gold Edition, sure, it'll make it a little bit easier. Once you get to level 20 or level 22, I think it's level 22, Gold Edition will help you out, you know, with some better fancy cars. I think you get an Audi. One of the Audis R8 convertible. I think it's a Audi R8. I forgot the name, but it's a convertible Audi R8. It's a different Audi R8, top of the line 4-wheel drive, but it's a rear wheel drive. You have to remember there's many different types of Audi R8s from different years. Not sure what model of Audi R8 you get, but you most certainly get an Audi R8. And for level 22, that's pretty good, right? So if you get a gold edition, I think gold edition will help you out a little bit to move up to the ranks, right? But even with the gold edition, you're still going to grind, but you will grind better because you will have an Audi. You will have, I think, Camaro. You will have a bunch of other cars that will help you out. But I know for sure you get an Audi R8, but not sure what type of Audi R8. I think it's not top of the line Audi R8, but it's definitely a pretty good Audi R8 that will get you going, and it will help you going with the grind a little bit better and a little bit faster. So yeah, gold edition will help for sure. But even with the gold edition, I don't want you guys to think that it's going to be a smooth ride. Gold edition will help you a little bit, will give you a good, good head start, right? But even with the gold edition, you still have to grind. Hey, what's up, Malik? How you doing, man? Well, that's good, man. I'm glad you took a break, man. I'm glad to hear that, man. You have to take a break. You know what they say. You have to take a break before you break, right? We all need to take a break, man. You get fatigued, you get tired, physically, mentally, Glad to hear that, Malik. That's a smart decision you made. You gotta look after yourself, man. If you don't look after yourself, no one will look after yourself. Except yourself. Unfortunately. Unless you happen to be surrounded by great loving family, great loving cousins and relatives, great loving friends that care about you, well then you are one lucky human being on the planet. But the chances of that are very slim. So what does that mean? That means if you don't take care of yourself, what I'm trying to say, no one will care more about you than you. People might tell you that they care, but the words are meaningless. You got to show some actions, right? Show some examples. Words are meaningless without the actions and examples. So you did the right thing by taking a break, man. You have to do it, man. You have to. No. There we go. I'm so impressed by this Stingray, man. Honestly, it really has surprised me. Everything was perfect about it. The price was right. And on top of it, wow, what a surprise. The handling, the speed, the performance. Wow. As a matter of fact, I highly recommend that you go to the American Performance dealership and think about getting this Stingray. 2021 Stingray. I mean, look at me. I'm winning like back-to-back 3 times now. Back-to-back 3 times. Someone asked me earlier to test this car. Well, brother, your wish has come true, and as you can see, it did not disappoint. It did not disappoint. Wow, it did not disappoint, huh? 3 wins in a row. Hey, what's up, Savage? How you doing? Yeah, man, this Corvette Stingray C8 has really surprised me. The price was right. It was $900,000, and I was like, wow, it's only a rear-wheel drive. It's not a 4-wheel drive, but you know what? It didn't matter that it wasn't a 4-wheel drive. A lot of you guys are just focused on the 4-wheel drive. This thing, even with a factory, Listen, I didn't touch nothing in this car. This is a factory rear-wheel drive, a supercar at 600 level, S600, and it's a rear-wheel drive. And I was kind of skeptical. It's a rear-wheel drive. I don't know, man. How's it gonna handle it? Wow, it handles it perfectly. I don't even think I have to touch anything. Actually, I have to touch the speed performance. I think I need to bump up the speed a little bit higher so I can compete with Bugatti and those high-end Lamborghinis and Ferraris. But so far, like factory, this is a factory. I haven't touched nothing. The price is right. Everything just. Can't complain. Can't complain. It really has surprised me. Next car is Audi R8, 4-wheel drive, 1.7 million. That's next. The next car will be Audi R8. And after Audi R8, we're looking at possibly Mercedes AMG. I said possibly Mercedes AMG. Don't know yet. Because there is a Shelby. I have my eye on the Shelby as well, and Shelby is like what, 600,000. I was like, man, Shelby is only 600,000. I can put some upgrades on that Shelby, make it better. You see how smart I am with my money? I'm not just like wasting my money on Lamborghinis and Bugattis, and I like to have collection of cars so I can have variety of different types of flexible racing events. The idea is to be flexible, right? The idea is to be flexible and have a variety of different race events for you to compete. That's what I did in Gran Turismo. I have over 148 cars, I think, in Gran Turismo 7. And the more cars you have, the more variety you have, and more choice you have of competition. You're not limited. If you only buy a hypercar, then you are limited to just the hypercar race events. You also want to buy a G-Wagon, you know, so you can do the off-road stuff. So the idea is to be a collector, have variety. The more variety you have, the more choices you have, the more flexibility you have to be eligible to participate in all these other race events. And in this game, there's so many race events. If you listen to what's her name, Vivian Hughes, she tells you every time you level up, man, how many race events there are. I have my Nissan GTR, I have my McLaren, I have my Mustang, I have my Audi TT. The next stop is Audi R8, four-wheel drive, and then after that it's AMG, and after AMG we're looking at possibly Porsche 911. I said possibly because I still want to get the Shelby. I want to get that Ford Mustang Shelby as well. But Porsche 911 for sure. See how long it took me? 124 hours. 124 hours, 12 days. This is the longest, well, not really the longest, I'm sorry. The longest I have ever done was Gran Turismo. I don't think anything can top Gran Turismo. The amount of hours I put on Gran Turismo 7, it's, you know, unmatched by any other racing game, honestly. But for the arcade racer, like this one, I would say this is the longest I have put into the arcade racer. But in terms of like a racing simulator, and I consider Gran Turismo 7 to be a racing simulator, it's unmatched. I think I put like 680 hours into Gran Turismo, man. Maybe more. I said maybe more. It could be 700 by now. But for an arcade racer like this one, this is the longest I've ever done. But Gran Turismo 7, it's unmatched in terms of the amount of hours I put into that game. Look, 4 times in a row, man. Number one. And look at these other cars. They're all like 900, 700, 800, 900, and I'm like factory 600 S and winning every single time. You know, a lot of people ask me, how did you collect so many cars on Gran Turismo 7? Well, people got to remember, I've been playing Gran Turismo 7 for a couple of years. When it was released? 2022? So I've been playing it for like a couple of years. Right? Couple of years. And well, let's just say 2.5 years. 2.5 years. So I have spent 2.5 years playing Gran Turismo 7, and in the course of 2.5 years, obviously, the amount of hours that I have spent, it's unmatched on any other racing simulator. It's unmatched. I set the course of Forza. None of them come close to the amount of hours I have spent on the Gran Turismo 7. It's unmatched. And I say that unmatched because it's true. I looked at like some other racing games that I played. I put maybe 40 hours or 50 hours, give or take, but I never like would have exceeded like 700, 800 hours like I did on Gran Turismo 7. It's totally unmatched. And that's why I have so many cars. But like you said, Savage, having more cars, having more variety, gives you more flexibility. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Savage. You want to have a different variety, man. You want to have variety of different cars. A lot of people, they just go for the super expensive. And I don't think that's smart. You want to be smart with your money. You know, collect the cars, have more variety. You know, because when you have more variety, then you'll make more money participating with all these different race events that are unlocked for you. But yeah, like I said, Gran Turismo 7, in terms of how many hours I have spent, I think it's close to 700, 800 hours, man, easily. But like I said, it is unmatched. Unmatched. And I don't consider this a simulator. This is more like an arcade. But for an arcade game, I would say this is the longest I have ever done. 124 hours, 12 days for an arcade game. But for a simulator game, Gran Turismo 7, it is unmatched. I can't think of any other simulator game, like a driving simulator game, where I have spent 800 hours other than Gran Turismo 7. Like I said, unmatched. I have tried iRacing, but iRacing's too expensive. I have tried Assetto Corsa Competizione. I put maybe 40 hours into it. But Gran Turismo 7 is like 800 hours easily. 2.5 years. 148 cars collected. Maybe even more. So like I said, I can't think of any other racing driving simulator that I have put more hours other than Gran Turismo 7. And like I said before, it's unmatched. Because I can't think of any other racing simulator other than Gran Turismo 7 that I have put more hours. I want to get a G-Wagon. I have a F-150 Raptor for the off-road, but I also want to get a G-Wagon. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, no, 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 no. Ah, well, shit happens. Shit happens, guys. Sometimes you lose the control. Hey, it's okay, man. Can't win them all every single time. I think I won 4 in a row. So, second place this time around is fine. Yeah, Gran Turismo is amazing. I mean, I always loved Gran Turismo, especially with the PlayStation VR2 headset and Logitech G29 racing wheel. Man, nothing can change that. Listen, look, I like this game. I like other games. I played a variety of different racing games, but when it comes to realism, nothing can change. PlayStation VR2. Logitech G29 racing wheel with Gran Turismo 7 VR, dude. Nothing even come close. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, Randy, I'm on a PC. I can't justify, trading in some of my games for PS5 version right now because GameStop only gives me ridiculous value of trade-in. I'm not willing to trade in my games for like $3, $2, $5. It's not gonna happen. So I'm going to wait. I'm not in a hurry. Well, unless you guys want to donate, I mean, we'll make it happen, but right now I can't justify me trading in my games to get the gold edition PS5. I will wait till Black Friday when it drops down the price, and then I'll get it then. But right now I can't, man. Originally I was gonna go and get the PlayStation version, but I can't justify it, man. Trading in my games that I have, my old collection of games that I have. I can't justify trading in for such a low value of trade-in, dude. Like, they want to give me a $2 for Shenmue 1 and 2. Are you kidding me? They want to give me $1.50 for Resident Evil 2. They want to give me a $3 for Evil Within 2. What? So yeah, I'm on a PC for now. But that's okay, man. I'm okay here, man. It's fine. I got some money. I got this Stingray. Purchasing some other cars as well. So I'm all good. again, if you guys want me so badly on the PlayStation, listen. You see that join button, you see that donation button. Nothing's stopping you. I'm just saying. I'm not gonna beg anybody, but I'm just saying. But right now I can, dude, justify, trading in my games. But I can just get it super dirt cheap for Black Friday for like $30. I can probably get PlayStation version and Xbox version for $30 each, and I can have 2 copies for the price of $60, so yeah, I'm tight on cash right now, guys. I mean, this might be difficult for you guys to understand, but I'm very tight on cash. Oh no! Hold on, I want to start this race again. I knew as soon as I hit that wall, I knew right away, that's it, I lost the race. As soon as I hit that wall. Thank you, Brendan. Appreciate that. The handling on this Corvette Stingray, man, 2021. And it's a factory, dude. This is a factory Stingray. And it's this good. Come on, hold up. No. You see, it handles the off-road and on the so that's what I like about this car. It's able to handle driving off-road and on the road, pavement, asphalt. So whether it's on the dirt or the asphalt, this Corvette will handle it no problem. And that's a great balance. You want that balance. You want the car with that type of a balance, that it can handle the dirt, the sand, and the asphalt and the wet surfaces. And this Corvette, well, seems to be handling all of the above. And I really do mean it, though. I mean, I haven't touched anything. I haven't touched nothing. This is a factory Corvette, and it's pretty amazing. I mean, and the price was right. 900,000. 900,000, man. Well, look, I can only speak for myself, Mark. You know what I mean? I can't speak for other people. I don't know what other people have in their bank accounts and how they live. I can only speak for myself. Yes, I could have taken some of my video games collections and traded in, but it's not worth it. I'm not going to me, Test Drive Unlimited, it's not that important for me to sacrifice my gaming collection. I can wait. I already have it on PC. I can wait till November, whatever. December, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, buy it dirt cheap. And I know I will be able to buy it dirt cheap, especially on the Cyber Monday for $30 off, buy for $30. I'll be able to buy 2 copies, one for PlayStation, one for the Xbox, for the price of $60. So I'm being smart, man. I look at things in terms of value. What's value to me? I'm like, all right, I already have this on PC. I'm already put 125 hours into this game. I already got a bunch of money. I already got, bunch of cars collected on this PC version. So I'm not super desperate to be running out there and, let me get a PS5 version. I wouldn't mind having a PS5 version to challenge Kingdom 12, to challenge other people, to be in there, to challenge my friends. Sure, I would love to. I would love to challenge you guys and race against you. But right now, I don't have the means necessary to do that, and I'm not willing to, trade in my games. I love my Shenmue 1 and 2. I love my Persona 5. And the collection of other games that I have over there. I'm not willing to trade in and sacrifice my collection of games, because the problem is the GameStop gives you $3, dude. $3, really? $2? Can you buy a Coca-Cola for that? You know what I mean? So I can wait. I'm not in a hurry, man. I can wait. But again, if you guys want to speed up the process, if you guys are so desperate to see me on a PS5, guys, I didn't put any locks on that donation. Donate as much as you want, man. You know what I mean? I'm not stopping you guys, but I'm also not going to beg you, but I'm just simply saying, if you want me so desperately on the PlayStation, hey, you can speed up the process, guys. There's ways of doing it, and I don't need to spell it out for you. You see that donation button, thanks, where it says thanks, You know, but it's up to you. Yeah. But I'm okay with the PC version for now, man. I'm okay with this for now. I do see more people now joining in, even on the PC version. I notice people in dealerships. There seems to be more people in the dealerships. I noticed few people in the dealership. I noticed people in the lobby, Solar Crown lobby. I noticed people in Sharp Clan. So, you know, I think the game's starting to pick up a little bit. The one thing I would love to see is the cross-platform. One of the things that I just don't understand is why couldn't they make this a cross-platform? It's beyond me. Actually, that is my wish. I would love to see this a cross-platform. That would be great. Instead of you having to buy a copy for each system, right? You want to play with people on PlayStation, you got to buy a PlayStation copy. Oh God, here we go, $60, 60 quids. Oh, you want to play on the Xbox? $60, 60 quids again. You know what I mean? So cross-platform would have been very nice. Oh shit! What happened? Oh no. We're frozen. Uh-oh. 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 We're frozen in time. Oh man, I love those 30th anniversaries, Brendan. Those 30th anniversaries looks amazing, man. Especially the PS5 Pro 30th anniversary looks amazing. But the chances of you guys getting one of those, it's gonna be tough. It's going to be really hard because they only have small, limited quantities, and people will be selling it on eBay, on a StockX for a ridiculous amount of money, right? Especially the holiday season. I mean, you will have a difficult time getting a regular PS5 Pro, let alone, the 30th anniversary edition, right? You will have a difficult time getting a regular Pro, let alone the 30th anniversary edition. Oh yeah, they will buy it right away, dude. Brendan. You can't compete with those resellers. There's a nickname for them, right? I forgot what they called them. There's a nickname for them. That's what they do, man. They use the bots. They buy everything in bunch of quantities, and then they sell it out there for quadruple amount of money. You quit trading your games in a long time ago. Yeah, me too, man. I'm a collector, dude. Some things, I'm at the point in my life where I'm like, you know what, man? I worked hard for this. I worked hard for that. I worked hard for this and that. I feel like, no, man. I know I'm desperate for money, but no. there's certain things I'm not willing to sell, you know. You know what I mean? There's just certain things I'm like, nah. Sentimental value, like, nah, not selling, not for sale. You know what I mean? Looks like we're frozen in time. We're frozen in time. Well, I do collect stuff, but I try not to be a hoarder, you know. You know what I mean? You got to look at where you live and where can you store all that stuff, right? You know, you got to be careful not to become a hoarder, because you can easily end up being a hoarder if you start collecting everything and you don't have enough space to do it. But there's certain products that I have, certain items that I have that I purchased that I'm not willing to sell, obviously, because it has a sentimental value to me. But I do try to get rid of certain stuff that I have no use of it. But then again, there's certain things that means so much to me, and certain things I choose not to sell, you know. Yo, I cannot even exit this game. Holy shit. I think we're frozen in time. Damn. Oh my goodness. That's it. I crashed the game. Well, like I said, I have certain products that I purchased. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I have certain products that I purchased, certain things that I purchased in the past that has a sentimental value to me. And certain materials, certain products that I purchased that have a sentimental value to me, it's not for sale. Now, there's some other things that I have sold because I don't need it. I have sold televisions, you know, monitors, stuff that I don't need. I have sold, you know, graphics cards and other things, the things that I don't need. But there's certain stuff that, like, I'll give you one example. The copy of I gotta do this in a voice. Metal Gear, Guns of the Patriots. Yeah, Metal Gear 4, Guns of the Patriots. Yeah, that's not for sale. Like, that's dear to my heart. The Metal Gear collection, dear to my heart, not for sale. I still have it. You know, PlayStation 3 Fat, not for sale. Dear to my heart because I need it. I can play PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 backward compatible games, and those games are dear to my heart, so therefore it's not for sale. People have asked me, are you going to sell me the Fat, the original PlayStation 3 Fat? No, never. It's not for sale. I'm just giving you some examples, right? There's certain things I don't want to sell. You know what I mean? The original copy of Grand Theft Auto 4 Xbox 360 version, not for sale. You know what I mean? The original copy of Ace Combat 6, not for sale. There's certain sentimental value with some of these games. You guys know what I mean by sentimental value. The game reminds you of good times, whatever good times you had back then when you had that game, and you're like, hey man, I ain't selling this. Well, you have a Dreamcast, right, Brendan? I actually only regret that I sold my Dreamcast. Actually, I didn't even sell it. I traded it in. Even worse. It was back then EB Games, and back then they were giving you great trade-in. You know, back then with EB Games and early 2000, man, they would give you a really great value for Dreamcast. It was NBA 2K. Was it NBA 2K 1? NBA 2K 1. I think it was NBA 2K 1. Black Edition Dreamcast. It was a black console that came in with black controllers and a copy of NBA 2K1, I believe. Was it 2K1? No, excuse me. It was 2000. NBA 2K. I apologize. It was a black edition Dreamcast NBA 2K bundled with NBA 2K, and I purchased it at Circuit. Was it Circuit City? No, Sears. I went to Sears. I purchased it at Sears. I went to Sears and I purchased it at Sears. Even though I'm sure they were selling it at Circuit City too. But I, didn't feel like driving all the way to Circuit City. Sears was closer to me. I went to Sears and I bought it. And I love that black edition of NBA 2K. Oh, man. I think it was NBA 2K. Black Edition. Dreamcast. I think so. You know what? Let me go look it up. I want to look it up, though. I want to see. I'm just curious. See, Dreamcast. Yeah. They're selling it on eBay for $418, which is ridiculous. Here. So that's why I regret there it is, the black edition. Some guy's selling it for $229. Yeah, it was NBA 2K. I remember it. Yeah. How could I forget? How can I forget? Hey, Jose. How you doing? Well, Jose, you come in at the worst possible time, man. I don't know what it is about you, but you just always come in the worst possible time, dude. The game has frozen and I have to end the live stream. It's hilarious. You're funny, man. Seriously, Jose, you're just a funny guy. You are. You're like a certified funny dude. I just find it so weird how you manage to come always the worst possible time. Yeah. I don't know, man. Don't look at me, Jose. Look at yourself. Go figure out what's going on. I don't know what to tell you. Some voodoo shit going on, man, in your house. I don't know. You got some voodoo magic going on there, man. Some voodoo dolls. I don't know. Yeah, man. I can't even exit the game. Can't do nothing. Like, the game has frozen. I think I've been grinding it for 125 hours for far too long. I purchased this Corvette Stingray, and I'm more than happy with this Stingray Corvette, but it froze on me, and there's nothing I can do about it. It is weird. Like, here. Nothing. I can't close it down. Nothing. The only thing I can do is shut it down. I have to shut it down. But if I shut it down, then I have to shut down the live stream as well. Actually, I took a screenshot, as a matter of fact. I have it. I took a screenshot. I'll take another one. It's like a burnout. It almost looks like a burnout. Like a next generation burnout or something. EA Sports. It's in the game. Burnout. You know what? Corvette Stingray would be perfect for burnout. Telling you. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, not much I can do. It just stopped. Yeah. I think that's as far as my PC can handle it. 125 hours of grind, 12 days. Nope, nothing works. Nothing. Can't do nothing. Like, I have to like do a hard reset. Nothing. Can do nothing, my friend. Nothing. Nothing. But look, I'm on the position number 1. I'm on the top position number 1, as you can see right over there. So there's something to be happy about. I'm on a top position. I think it's my laptop, man. It's been I've been using it far too long. I think it's overheating or something. I think it needs to cool off. Yeah, I think it's time for it to cool off. I've been using it far too long. Yeah. Yeah, it has to cool off. Cool off. Cool off. Put some ice on it. If it cools off, yeah, I think it's too hot, man. Like, I'm running it in 4K, man. That was 4K, by the way. 60 FPS 4K. Looks pretty good, actually. With a deep learning super sampling at the performance mode, but still the output resolution was 4K. My previous output resolution was, as you remember, 1440p, but now the output resolution was 4K with medium settings and performance DLSS, deep learning super sampling. So it was impressive though, but it only lasted for about 2.5 hours. My laptop says no, let's go back to 1440p. So I just want to clarify to everybody out there, I'm not playing this game in native 4K. No sir, no way. It's impossible. I'm playing it at scaled 4K, upscaled 4K. The output resolution is 4K, and it's scaling to 4K. But it was a pretty good scale, pretty good upscale. I know you guys can tell looking at the live stream, but for me it was. So we're talking about the output resolution. So what does that mean? When something is output to a certain resolution, let's say, for example, you have an output of 33 million pixels, 8K, right? Guess what? You could watch your Blu-ray movies on it, and your Blu-ray player, whatever it is, if it has a great upscale or not, the television will do its best on that output 8K resolution to try to scale that Blu-ray movie to 33 million pixels. Now, how good that is going to look, it depends on the quality of your Blu-ray player, depends on your upscaling capabilities that your Blu-ray player might have. It also depends how good your processing upscaling chip is on that television as well. So there's many factors to consider. Now, I don't do televisions no more, but I'm very familiar with how this process works. So it's no different here. The output is 4K, and the game is trying to scale it with a variety of different resolutions. And deep learning super sampling uses a variety of different tricks to scale to that 4K resolution without sacrificing the performance, right? And that's why deep learning super sampling, it's a big deal. And essentially that's what the pisser on the PlayStation 5 Pro is going to do. No different than what deep learning super sampling is doing. Your output will be 4K, but your pisser, I would just call it a pisser. Your pisser, which is PSSSR, whatever, PlayStation scaling resolution technology will scale that resolution to fit that output resolution. So whatever scale could be variable scale between 1080p, 1440p, 1600p. It could fluctuate between 1080p, 1440p, 1600p to bring that scaled resolution to 4K and keep it at 4K locked at 60 FPS without sacrificing the ray tracing and higher textures. And that's the trickery that your PlayStation 5 Pro will be using. Okay, you don't have to spend 30 minutes watching Mark Cerny show you the side-by-side pictures and videos. I just explained it to you in a very short period of time. I don't know. How well did I do? I think, Jose, what score you gave me, Jose? I think I did well. I think I didn't at least spend half an hour to explain it. Mark Cerny, I know he's paid by Sony to explain it for half an hour. And that's fine. That's his job, to read a teleprompter and make Sony investors happy. That's his job. That's how he gets paid. That's his bread and butter. I get it. I understand how it works. But I didn't read any teleprompter, and I just told you what your PS5 Pro it's essentially going to be doing. It's a deep learning super sampling console. You don't need to go to Digital Foundry. You don't need to go to Mark Cerny to explain this to you in half an hour. Basically, you are paying an extra money for PS5 Pro to have your deep learning super sampling, Sony's version of deep learning super sampling. Essentially, that's what you're paying for, guys. You're paying for deep learning super sampling on PlayStation 5 Pro. I don't know how else to tell you. I don't know how else I can explain it other than what I just said. I sounded like a Jensen Huang. Listen, man, I still have some love for NVIDIA, okay? Don't forget, secretly, I play GeForce Now. But listen, this has happened to me with GeForce Now, remember? This is not the first time that I overheated my computer. I remember I overheated a GeForce Now computer. Well, I don't know which game it was. I can't remember which game was this. Was it Cyberpunk? Yeah, I think it was a Cyberpunk. I maxed out everything on a Cyberpunk. Everything, just native 4K, everything, just maxed it out. And yeah. I think that's what it was. It was Cyberpunk and Alan Wake 2. I remember it now. And I used native 4K purposely, ultra setting everything. And it was just a matter of time. It was just a matter of time before I fried GeForce Now servers. I had a phone call from Jensen Huang. He said something to me like, it was really nasty. He didn't say it in English, but he said it very nasty in his native tongue. He says, "Wan chi wa wa wa, chung wa wa wa, chingi ha wa wa wa." And I said, "Yes, sir. Chung wa 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 ha, chung ha." And I said, "Okay." And yeah, that was the conversation. You finally made your first $1 million in the game. Congratulations. Congrats. Alright, let's see. Wow, it's still frozen. Oh my god. You're still frozen. Oh my goodness. Someone help. Help. Wow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think it's time to go to bed, man. It's it. Time to go to bed. It's time for me to go to bed a little bit early, man. I think it's time. Midnight's perfect. It's time for me to know what it's like to go to bed at midnight, man. Maybe this is what it is. This is a sign that says, yeah, stop the grind. It's time for you to learn what it's like to go to bed a little bit early. Hey, look, man. I'm happy with this Corvette. With this Stingray. Super happy with the Stingray. Can't really complain. It's excellent. My next car will be Audi R8 four-wheel drive, and that's my next purchase. Yeah, this is it, guys. I mean, listen, guys, I would love to play a PlayStation 5 version, okay? It's not like I don't want to, but it's not about what I want. It's about what I can afford. You know? I would love to have a Bugatti, but, you know, yeah, keep on dreaming. You can't even dream, dude. Can't even dream about Bugatti. No, I tried, man. I tried to force myself to dream about Bugatti. Never happened. Never happened. And it will never happen. So, you know, it's not like I don't want to play this on PlayStation. It's just I can't, you know. You know. I can't even afford PlayStation Plus membership, dude. Yeah, it's really that bad. It's either that or I don't eat. Yeah. It sucks, man. It's gonna be a tough. It's been a tough year for me, man. 2024. Ugh. We'll see how 2025 is, but this year has been very tough for me, man. It's been pretty hard. You know. Alright, guys, well, I'm going to end the live stream, and I'm going to know now what it's like to go to bed early. I will know what it's like to go to bed early. Yeah, it's been a rough few years for sure for a lot of people, man. You know, especially with the pandemic and all that. But this year for me was just, man, it hit hard. Oof, it hit hard, man. It's like you wake up, you feel like shit. You go to bed, feel like shit. It's like, and it's always something going on, man. Just like, yeah. But anyway, that's life. It is what it is, man. Alright, thank you, Savage. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Brendan. Love you, brother. Thank you, Jose. Love you, brother. You know, man, I'm just joking. You know that, man. I like to pick on you a little bit. You know. ODFD, you know. Obsessive Digital Foundry Disorder. I like to pick on you a little bit. But you know I love you, man. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Appreciate it. Thank you, Malik. I'm so glad that you took some time off your job and took that long-awaited vacation. I'm glad you did that, man. You got to take care of yourself, you know. You know what I mean? And we all need a break. We all need to take a vacation once in a while, man. And I'm glad that you took my advice and you took a vacation, and I'm glad that you did that, because, man, you got to look after yourself, you know. And it's true, guys. We all need to take a break. You know, yes, you gotta work, you gotta make money, obviously, sure. Who doesn't? But at the same time, you gotta look after your health. You gotta say, hey, man, you know, what am I doing? You know, am I enjoying life? I'm just working, paying bills, and I'm not enjoying myself. Like, what am I doing? You know. Like, you know what I mean? You have to look after yourself, man. You got to find that balance. You got to take a break, you know. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that you took a break, that you took a vacation. I'm glad that you did that. Enzo Italia. I'm guessing you're from Italia. Enzo Italia. Hey. Hey. Buongiorno. Hey. Bene. Hey, buongiorno. Who else? Lord 1960. Thank you, Lord 1960. Who else? Oh, Grammy. Yeah, Grammy. No PlayStation 5, unfortunately. Maybe Thanksgiving, Black Friday, or Cyber Monday, if I can get it for like dirt cheap price, you know. And that's it. Who else came in? I want to make sure I get everybody. Oh yeah, Rennie 225. Thank you, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Thank you. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm on PC. As I'm sure by now you know why. So that's it. I think I got everybody. Yeah. Like I said, I would love to be on the PlayStation for you guys, you know. I'm just, right now, I just can't do it, you know. Unless somebody wants to drop in like some chic money, like $500 or something, you know, like some Dubai Bugatti money, like $2,500 or something like that. Like, you know, all right, we'll play it on the PlayStation and Xbox, and we'll give out some free copies, you know, some free codes for other people to purchase it. You know, for free. I would, honestly, if somebody would donate that kind of money, I would have definitely buy some codes, and like I would just randomly give it out to certain people, you know. But, you know, it's not raining money here, so, you know what I mean? And the Benjamins are not growing on the palm trees. However, the coconuts are growing. And man, they need to trim those coconuts, man. It's going to hit me in the head one of these days. I'm telling you right now. The coconuts, man, are getting bigger and bigger. Anyway, that's it, guys. I'll see you. I might see you in the morning when I wake up. Don't be so sad. Don't cry. I'll be back, alright? It's not the end of the world. I'll be alright, man, alright? Right now it's kind of tough, you know? It's you know, it's a crappy year, but I will not let that bring me down, you know? I will not allow a crappy year to bring me down. No, sir. No. You think this is the end of the line? No. We're just warming up, guys. We're just Listen. Did I put the locks in the arena? No. We're just warming up, guys. All right. We're having a little, you know, we go up like that, like riding that wave, you know, goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down, you know. But eventually, we'll you know, we'll get there. You know, just everybody just needs to, you know, relax, calm down, and breathe normally. Don't freak out. Okay, don't worry so much. Don't think too much about everything and this and that. What this person think of me or who cares? Don't worry. People will always think of you, one way or the other. People will always judge you, one or the other. Doesn't matter. People will always judge you. As soon as you go out to take out the trash and go out to wash your car or go out to go for a jog or walk your dog or drive out to the shopping center, people will judge you. The way you dress, the way you look, everything. So don't worry. Don't worry so much. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Just strap on the seatbelt because we're just warming our engines. We already got the Corvette. We got the Stingray. The next step is the Audi, and I know Real Savage can't wait for me to get that Audi, which is today, this morning. Audi R8. That's right, 4-wheel drive. Audi R8, 4-wheel drive. Yes, sir. Oh yes, sir. Oh yes, sir. Whew. It's coming. Yeah. And then we got AMG after that. Whew. That Mercedes AMG. Oh. Like I said, we're just warming up. And then we got the Shelby. Yeah. And then we also got the Dodge Challenger. Yes, SRT, Hellcat. Dodge Challenger, SRT, Hellcat. And Shelby. So we're holding the line, man. We're just revving our engines. Listen, Dr. Disrespect, keep my fingers crossed. Might get a partner. This, was it Wednesday? September 25th. Okay. Monday's 23rd. Tuesday 24th. So on the Wednesday 25th, we might hear some good news. Once he gets monetized, once he gets the monetization, once he gets the partners, hopefully Turtle Beach will come back, you know. I don't know, we'll see. It would be nice if Turtle Beach comes back. I'm wearing a Turtle Beach right now. So we'll find out what's going on Wednesday if he got the partnership. If he got the partnership, oh yeah, we're back, man. We're in business. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, but you know, let's be honest, Savage. I can see the Doc behind the R8 for sure. But I can only see Doc in Lamborghini. Huracan Lamborghini. I can only see him in Lamborghini, bro. Yeah. But I can also see him in Audi R8, for sure. Two cars, Lamborghini and Audi R8, 4-wheel drive. Has to be a 4-wheel drive, 100%. I can also see Doc in a Stingray, you know, Corvette Stingray 2021. I can easily see him in a Corvette Stingray. Yeah. Stingray for sure. The Lamborghini Diablo VT. Oh yeah, man. Absolutely. 1981 edition. Oh Lord. Oh yeah. Whew. Oh. Such a sexy car, man. gotta hand it to the Italians, man. They know how to make sexy cars. You look at Ferrari, you look at Lamborghini, they know how to make sexy cars. Well, so does the Germany as well. But Italians, man, they know how to make it very sexy, horny, sexy, horny cars. Oof. You look at Miami Vice, you look at those Ferraris and Lamborghinis. Yeah, man, you look at... Yeah, Italians, man, they know. Oh, yeah, they know how to make them sexy. Sure. Timeless cars, I agree. All right, well, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Savage. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Brendan. Thank you, Jose. Thank you, everybody else watching. I will go get some sleep, and I will see you in the morning. As always, God bless everybody around the world. Stay blessed. But above all, I have to say this: God bless America.